Regulatory compliance in the financial services sector is challenging. The volume of data to be processed is massive, and the regulators continue to establish higher expectations about the analysis required to be in compliance with high visibility regulations, such as the Know Your Customer and Anti-Money Laundering Acts. Imagine knowing that despite all this complexity, you had an AI solution in place for your enterprise to organize all that data and comply with the regulations. Now imagine that this platform can support regulatory compliance and drive meaningful business insight from the data. Insight that can identify new opportunities and drive additional revenue. NTT Data Intelligent Data Services will visually map a network of customer relationships, discover connections to high-risk parties, identify high-risk attributes and clues to hidden risks, and deliver meaningful business insight from the data. These insights will keep you ahead of compliance challenges and the competition. Watch the demo demonstration to see how NTT Data helped manage AML KYC data to support regulatory compliance using intelligent data services. Here in the Preview tab is a snapshot of a customer based on 28 attributes collected. Typically, this information exists in separate databases, which makes it difficult to get a full picture of the customer. We've pulled the data into a single pane of glass and included the basis for any high-risk attributes associated with this customer. In addition to bringing the data together, this platform uses artificial intelligence and machine learning to drive insights that represent both risks and opportunities. Using the Descriptive Analytics tab, we can see the data visualization, starting with an analysis of the customer's line of business. And within each LOB, we can drill down and see the client distribution by industry. Importantly, we can see the risk attributes of each client. The data is also displayed by state, market source, and risk type. We can customize this matrix to fit your business needs. We can see more detail on the customer's network, who they are connected with, and the risk factors for each. In this example, we have data on several risk factors. Politically exposed persons in red, those who travel to the southwest border in green, parties who deal in cash in light green, and those in the marijuana dispensary business in yellow. We can hover over any of the customer icons and see their ID and top-line information. We're able to see the connections beyond the first and second levels and go much deeper in our analysis. So if a customer is onboarding, we have a fuller understanding of their business, their connections, their risk attributes, and the impact they may have. We can visualize the network based on a single attribute. Here, we can look at politically exposed connections and understand where our exposure is highest. And we can drill down here and see the details on any customer by hovering over the node. This allows us to dig deeper into patterns or relationships that weren't apparent in the static data. Of course, networks and connections are dynamic and are changing all the time. Static data analysis may not give insights into trends. Here we can capture and identify trends. We can look at an animated video and see how a customer's network has evolved over time. We can also visualize the evolution for a complete line of business. In this case, we are looking at the banking business and can see the different clusters forming over time. We can view other lines of business as well and drill deeper to explore patterns. Managing the flow of AML KYC data is just one of the ways NTT Data's Intelligent Data Services supports developing AI-driven insights. The solution shown here will visualize the network of customer connections, discover connections to high-risk parties at a deeper level than standard analysis, analyze high-risk attributes, and drive meaningful business insight from the data. In addition to identifying risks, this same tool gives you a more insightful picture of your customers' relationships to each other. This can lead to the identification of new business opportunities and additional revenue sources. Intelligent data services is then used to develop additional models to answer the questions that flow from the pursuit of deeper understanding of your customers. To learn more about how NTT Data can help your business, contact us today at nttdataservices.com/analytics.